What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Spanko, and today I'm back with another combo video. If you guys read the title of this video, then you guys might realize that I made this video earlier, made a couple mistakes, and I actually wanted to show you guys that what I wanted to do in the combo that I showed you guys earlier was actually legit. So if you guys are watching this for the second time, I promise this is legit. For the first video, for anyone who doesn't know, anyone who didn't watch it, I dropped the first video, I made a couple mistakes, not really anything that actually affected the combo. I just said a couple things wrong, so that's why I'm redoing this. I just really wanted to get out a proper video for you guys. So my mistake, I'll take full fault, I'll take full responsibility, but I came home quick and I wanted to refilm this. I'm going to get this out to you guys today because I promised 5 videos this week, and today would be the 4th video, and I don't want to mess it up. So 5 videos, let's get this video into the works. Now, before we get into the video though, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and consider hitting that join button to become a channel member. You get a bunch of exclusive perks, help support the channel, and help support me put out content for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So it's pretty much a combo video, and as you guys can see right here, I just wanted to show you it's pretty much a 1-card combo, but with extenders like these. Well, back to the front is really the only extender, but the 1-card combo is just a side reflector, and it gets you to an insane board. Now, I did the 2 ashes because the 2 ashes here, I just put this hand together, and these 2 ashes here are just pretty much fillers because they could be any 2 cards, right? They just want to show you that once you start off with 5 cards in your hand, these 2 cards don't matter. This one's actually the only one that matters, but with the extra assault mode activate and with this, you can actually extend your play, and I'll explain that as we go through the video and as we go through the combo. So we're just gonna go, and I'm gonna press it here, go slowly for you guys to show you every single step. So first things first, you're gonna normal summon your side reflector, you're gonna activate its effect to add your assault beast to hand. Now the nice thing is, if you don't open assault mode activate, you can also open assault beast and still get the exact same board, because either way you'll have 2 assault mode activates in your hand, because that's the goal. If you get to 1, it's fine. 1 assault mode activate is perfectly fine, same combo, same board, you just end off with 1 less negate. So if you open 1, you get 1 extra negate, and I'll show you guys why. So with this case, you're doing this, then you use the assault beast from hand, send it to the graveyard to search your 2nd assault mode activate. Okay? Perfectly easy, perfectly, like, it's not difficult to do this. Also, I should mention that instead of back to the front, you could also do this with Monster Reborn. So there's a lot of ways to get this combo through, but it's pretty much a 1-card combo, and then you can keep going based on what extenders you have, because you play a lot of extenders in this deck. So based off what extender you have, you can continue to go. So you use the side reflector effect, you're going to special summon out your beast, and then now you can go into Hulk Fibrak. So Hulk is over here, you're going to summon your Hulk, and you're going to activate the effect to summon the Plague Spreader from your deck. Very simple plays, right? This is not anything new, it's not anything that's complicated really, it's just your basic needle fiber play. And speaking of, basic needle fiber play, you go Link Ross right over here, Link Ross, 2 tokens, and you're going to use 1 of the tokens as well as your Plague Spreader to make your Metal Marcher. Now, once I show you guys the deck profile, which is going to be tomorrow's videos, you'll understand why I only have 13 in here. It's because there's a couple flex spots that you can put in, and there's a couple ways to do this combo depending on if you get hit with hand traps or whatever. I'm just showing you guys the basic combo. Like right now, for example, I'm not showing you guys Formula Synchron, but there is ways where, let's say your Plague Spreader gets hit with like a Called by the Grave or a DD Crow, you can actually special summon back your Side Reflector with your Metal Marcher and then make a Formula Synchron and then continue your combo, right? So I'm not going to be showing you guys Formula Synchron, but there's going to be cards in the extra deck that when you see tomorrow's video, it'll make more sense, and I'll explain it in the deck profile pretty much. So here, we're going to summon back your Plague Spreader, and it's actually important to summon back Plague Spreader because we're just going to let him sit on the field, let him chill out, because he's going to be important later on in the combo. So at this point, we also haven't used Plague Spreader's effect to special summon itself, just keep that in mind. So we're going to use a token as well as the Link Ross to summon your Barricade board blocker, because Barricade only needs 2 monsters with different names, all good. Then you're going to link away your Barricade as well as your Metal Marcher. This is pretty standard for your Aurodon play. And then you're going to summon, I just said it, Aurodon. So you're going to get 3 tokens with Aurodon here. And then once you get 3 tokens, you guys probably can't even see me pressing the next play button because that's where my face usually is. Maybe I'll put my face on the other side this time. I don't know, we'll see. But pretty much you get your 3 tokens and you're going to activate Aurodon effect to get rid of 2 tokens. And then once you get rid of 2 tokens, you're going to summon your Cold Wing. Now this is where the combo gets important, and you guys need to pay attention to this part, because the rest of the combo is pretty standard. This part of the combo is pretty important to pay attention to. So Cold Wing is going to activate to get 2 tokens onto the field. And the thing is, Cold Wing has an effect where it gains the level of all the tokens on the field, so you can't use the Cold Wing right away. So what you're going to do now is you're actually going to use the Plague Spreader as well as 2 of the tokens, because they're all level 3 tokens on the field right now. So as well as 2 of the tokens to make a level 8 Synchro. And that level 8 Synchro that you're going to be making is your Stardust Dragon. Simple, right? Okay, so Stardust Dragon, this is your core card that you want to get to. Now once you stop here, you can think, okay, well now I have a Assault Mode activate, Stardust Dragon, that's one negate right there, okay? So right there, with one card, you're going to have your Stardust Assault Mode plus this kind of field. But you can actually continue, and I'll show you guys why you can continue. So once this happens, I mean, you activate your Plague Spreader effect, put something back from your hand to the top of your deck. So in this case, we're going to put the Ash because it was an extra card, and then we're going to summon it. Now, I didn't show you guys this part of the combo, and I think actually in this video it's not going to be there, but I will explain it, and then in the deck profile you guys will see this part too. So pretty much here you're going to use your Plague Spreader effect, put the card back on top of your deck, summon it back, and then you're going to use a level 3 token plus a level 2 Plague Spreader to make a level 5. And that level 5 you're going to be making is Excel Synchron. And this is really important for the combo, because Excel Synchron does multiple things for you. You are playing Unknown Synchron, and I will say that now. You guys are not going to see it here, unfortunately. I wish I showed it to you guys, but you guys are not going to see it here. But the Unknown Synchron, what you're going to end up doing with Excel Synchron is sending it from your deck to the graveyard, and then this is going to become a level 4 monster. I mean, you can choose to increase its level or decrease its level. In this case, you're going to choose to decrease its level, and then once you do that, this becomes a level 4 with a level 4 Colt Wing, which you can end up using to make a second Stardust if you wanted here. But the actual better play, because if you open the back to the front like we did here, then you actually make a Borreload Savage Dragon, and then Savage Dragon can equip your Halka Fibrax. You can also summon the Adamancipator level 8 Synchro, the one where if you have a water monster in your graveyard, it's a spell and trap negate. So you guys can do that as well. So it's either that one or the Borreload Savage. I would just go for Borreload Savage because it becomes a bigger monster generally. So you go for any level 8 Synchro play here because this will be a level 4, alright? So I'm not showing you guys this, it's not on the screen, I'm sorry for that. But it becomes a level 4 plus level 4, level 8. You make any level 8 that you really want to make, but Savage Dragon is probably the best one to make. And the second one is the Adamancipator, the water one. I forget the synchro name, to be honest with you, but that one is the one you definitely want to make there because that means you get a spell or trap card negate. So if you guys don't know, Assault Mode is also an Omni negate, not this Stardust, but Stardust Dragon Assault Mode, which I'll show you guys, is an Omni negate. So you're going to have 2 Omni negates plus a Savage negate right over there. So you're going to have 2 Omni negates plus the Savage negate, which is also an Omni negate, or you can get the Adamancipator negate, which is spell or trap card negate. So either way, you'll have 3 forms of disruption, 3 forms of negation right there. So here we're going to go our next play, we're just going to set our cards, and then keep in mind these other 2 cards in our hand. So in this case, I just had double Ash to show you guys, right? But if this was really an Ash, or this was really an Imperm, or whatever the case is, then you still have this form of disruption as well. Once you guys see the deck profile, you guys will see that you're playing a lot of hand traps, and so your hands do look like this very often because these cards are all 3 ofs, and then I'm playing 2 of each hand trap, which means that I can open like 1 of each. I never wanted to open 2 of each. I'll get into that when I get into the deck profile. But point is, I just want to show you guys with this that you guys can get multiple negates with that 1 Scythe Reflector. Well, 1 and whatever else you open can get more. So of course here what you're going to do is you're just going to end phase, and you're going to end your turn. You'll be like, yo, Spanko, that's not a good board. Like, what is this? Well, Assault Mode Activate is a trap card. So it being a trap card means on your opponent's standby phase, you're going to activate your first Assault Mode Activate to make your Stardust Dragon into a Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Now this is why I said the back to the front is really important, because what ends up happening here is you can activate your back to the front and summon your Stardust Dragon back from your graveyard. Now it should be in defense position, but it doesn't matter because you're going to get rid of it right away because this summons in defense position. So this should be in defense position, doesn't really matter. And then you're going to activate your second Assault Mode Activate, and you are going to get yourself a second Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. So this is your end play right here, your end board. Excel Synchron and Colt Wing, like I said earlier, should be a Borreload Savage Dragon. So you're pretty much going to end on a Savage Dragon right over here, or anywhere on the board really, plus double Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. So you're going to have 3 Omni negates. It's not like, oh, I put up 5 negates, but they're all monster negates, and I'm going to auto lose to like 1 spell card. It's like, no, you got 3 Omni negates. So whatever you want to negate, you can negate. So right there, you still have your Ash in hand, or this could potentially be another hand trap, could be an Imperm, could be a Ghost Ogre, could be anything really, could be a Gamma. Gamma's not really that good here though, because I mean, what are you going to do with the Gamma here? But it could be an Ash Blossom, could be your Bell, could be your Ogre, could be your Imperm. Really strong hand traps. So that's pretty much the end board that you're going to end on with just a Psy Reflector. Now, of course, we did open back to the front here, right? If you didn't open your back to the front and you open Monster Reborn, it's not like you can Monster Reborn your Stardust because at this point it's not in the graveyard. What you actually want to end up doing instead is just Monster Reborning back your Psy Reflector, and then this way you can use Psy Reflector plus a Colt Wing, which would be level 7 at this point because you'll still have a token on the field. You can use your Colt Wing plus your Psy Reflector, which you Monster Reborn, to make your second Stardust. So instead of having 1 Stardust that you bring back, you'll have 2 Stardust on the board to start off with. So pretty much that's going to end up on the same board rather than the back to the front. And then at that point, if you do it that way, you'll still have your Plague Spreader effect in the graveyard. In this case, Plague Spreader should be banished, so I don't know why it's not banished. That's my fault. It should be banished here. Yeah, so I did end up banishing it. It should be banished, but at this point, if you guys use the Monster Reborn play, it wouldn't be banished yet because you wouldn't summon the Excel Synchron, so you'd still have the token. So then you could use the Plague Spreader plus the token for a level 5. I don't know why you would do that though. There's no reason to go into the Excel Synchron. So what I would do, to be completely honest with you, is just leave the Plague Spreader in the graveyard for next turn. So now you have an extender for your next turn, right? So that's two ways you could do it. If you open the Monster Reborn, you just make double Stardust and then you end on the same board. If you open the back to the front, you get it this way. Doesn't really matter. And then, but if you open the Monster Reborn though, you do get the Plague Spreader for next turn. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys and show you guys that this deck is really strong just with 1-card combos. I made sure that this was right. If you guys watched the first one, I made a couple mistakes. Either way though, like as you guys can see, either way you end on the same board. So the thing is, like, even though I made a couple mistakes, a lot of people were just still questioning it, and that's fine. That was my mistake, completely my fault for doing that. But pretty much I wanted to show you guys that this board is possible, this deck is really good, and stay tuned for tomorrow's deck profile, because the deck profile is going to go more in depth with this, explain the card choices, and it's gonna be really fun. To be honest, it's gonna be really fun. That would make 5 videos for the week. That's what I wanted to do for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys enjoyed the week of Spanko week, whatever you guys want to call it, I don't know. But if you guys enjoyed these 5 videos this week, I don't know if I can do it again next week, bro. This took a lot out of me, especially with exams and stuff. This took a lot out of me, but I wanted to do it, told myself I would do it, so here I am. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you guys like this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. With that, guys, Spanko signing it out. I'll see you tomorrow.
My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit.